Next up are our big brown bats on our Wildlife Conservation Center tour. So who we have at the center, four little cuties. The first two here are Echo and Radar. Okay, again, these are big brown bats. This is a very zoomed in photo. Their bodies are about the size of your thumb. The next one here is Little Shadow. So while we're looking at these photos up close, we can see these tiny little eyes. They are not blind, they can see. We can see their nose, we can see these big ears, and those big ears are the clue as to what they eat. So our bats here in Ohio, all 13 species, eat insects. What we see there, right beside at the top of the wing that is folded, is their thumbnail. So you can see that in this photo as well, their little thumbnails. These four that we have, we also have Stella Luna. She was too shy to get her picture taken. Of those four, three of them have wing injuries. Those bones are the exact structure and number as our finger bones, but they're stretched very thin with a thin skin membrane over that. So bone breaks, they are so tiny, it's incredibly hard to fix. And when that skin rips, there's not a lot of blood flow. So there is no way to heal a skin rip on a bat. So it's almost impossible for us to fix those things and have them fly again. Stella Luna has something called metabolic bone disease. Any mammal can have that comes in. It's not something that they catch. It's not something that's contagious. It's something that affects how their body absorbs vitamins and nutrients. It can work itself out in that animal having a very hard time moving or flying. Their joints can swell and become painful and achy, and they can also lose their fur. So little Stella Luna is a little more shy because of that. That's what's wrong with her. Of course, it's essential to fly. They eat flying insects. And bats are essential to our ecosystems. We have to have them. One big brown bat, again, body the size of your thumb, can eat around 1,000 insects an hour. So those are mosquitoes, those are beetles. We need mosquitoes and we need beetles. They play a vital part of our ecosystem as well. Even mosquitoes are pollinators. But our little bats are out there keeping checks and balances, so there's not too many. So here we have Radar. I can see his poofy cheeks hanging. This is his indoor enclosure that you can visit anytime. Of course, he is not aware that we can see him right now. You can see that nice nighttime light in their cage. What he is hanging off of is a very soft rubber shelf liner. So it doesn't snag. Their toenails don't get caught on that in any way. And we're able to wash and clean that very easily. This is little Echo over in the corner. You can see those big ears for listening, using echolocation to find those insects. So we have a lot of opportunities for hiding for them. Of course, these are cave bats. So cave bats don't always live in a cave, but they need to live in anything that's like a cave. Something like a dead tree, under a highway bridge, in an old structure, anything like a cave. The higher and the hotter, the better. Their only protection, this is it, the only way to protect themselves is hanging high off the ground from those tiny little curved toes where it's tougher for predators to reach them. And those are our bats.